disappointed you didn't win that one, Chris?
Yes, and particularly when you're going through your, better period of the game, where we certainly did in that first half period, and at that stage there was only one team more likely to score, and of course what happens is that when you don't score in that period, it gives the opposition a little bit of a lift. And certainly when you miss chances or you miss a penalty, it gives them a lift, and they're a very good side at the moment, and you can see why they're in the form that they're in, and I think it was a missed opportunity today.
At least a clean sheet and a point one.
Well, I think the positives is a level of performance, particularly for in that first half and some good periods in the second half, is better than what it's been. But we've just got to find this formula to get the goals that we need to win football matches. From the other side of the game, I think there were some positives. We certainly needed Matty to make a real good save for us to keep us in the game, but we should never really have got to that stage. And so disappointed because it's a game that we should have won.
What do you say to Norwich? Do you unfortunately blame when someone misses a penalty? How do you approach
No, you don't approach it in any way. When somebody misses, it's somebody misses a penalty or they score an OG, and this is all part and parcel of the game. And there's no point in saying anything because he would be disappointed himself. And Glenn's one that's normally very reliable. So no, there isn't anything you can say. All you can do as a team when it happens, try to stay focused, try to keep the momentum that we had at the time, and try to benefit from that momentum in scoring a goal from open play that will just release that little bit of tension that there is when you're not scoring.
And you did that, didn't you? The momentum did actually
Yes.
stay.
Yeah, and I thought we were for. They're the pleasing aspects. We've probably of late not been at our best. You've got to play at a level in this division. So pleased with a lot of aspects of our first half performance, but we're up against better teams. Better defences, better goalkeepers, and I said we've got to try and find that formula to get them. Sorry, say it again.
Set pieces, some of the crosses that were
Yeah. Well, I think you've also got to give Burnley credit. They're a very well organised team, and they defended very well. But they're the opportunities that we have. When you have the set plays that we have, when you have the corners that we have, they're all part and parcel of opportunities that you have to score. And whichever way it is, as I say, we've got to find that way. Whether it's a penalty, whether it's a lucky goal, deflection, or whatever it is, you just need to find that, and that then that then allows you, maybe, as I say, just to relieve a little bit of that tension that comes with not scoring.
Just a few words on Matt Ryan today.
Good. Where he has been this season is it's the position that he has as a goalkeeper. We have had games where we defended very well and we haven't needed him to do a lot. But then when them moments come, then you do. And probably that's, if I'm looking at his game this season so far, probably that's been the best part of it. In when we've needed him to give us them moments to keep us in a game or win us a game, then he's been able to do that.
When you look at a side like Burnley, you see where they are. Does that give teams like yours
Yes.
you can get well organised, you can do some balance?
I think these are one of the best examples that you can see or have at this level, to see what they've done and how they've done it. And credit to them. They're obviously bigger spenders than what they've been 3-4 years ago, but they're not big spenders. They bring in very wisely, in the windows that they have. They very much know what they want and the type of players that they want, and it's you tend to think they bring players in to fit their model as opposed to adjusting it the other way around.
Because at one point you were 8th in the table, or it's going down a bit at the moment because of the recent results. Do you have to almost manage the disappointment as much as before you had to manage the over expectation?
No, I don't. Manage might be a word. You know what I'm continually doing is making them aware. You know where we are. You know, and it's and that's all about a performance. You know, we or I never have a problem when we lose a game. You know, if we play well enough and play to our levels, then I don't have a problem with that because you're playing against better teams. It's just when you come away from them levels, you don't give yourself a chance to win a game. And we've done that a few times this season, but not many. You know, on most games, you know, we've been, you know, right in there playing a good level for what we have. You know, I'm very conscious of how difficult this league is, and you know, even teams that are around us or even teams that are below us at this particular moment, and the players and the squads that they have. You know, they have far more experienced squads than what we have, spent more money than what we have, and you know, so the players I think are realistic, but they also know that we have to play at a good level every week to get something.
Chris, obviously Shane Duffy picking up his 5th yellow card, stays that he'll miss the Watford game. Obviously it'd be a massive absence at back four. Obviously it'd be a big opportunity for either Connor or Rebay to step up into the bridge.
Yeah, I think it'll be a big opportunity, and yes, it's frustrating, but that's the nature of the game, and I was frustrated at the moment it happened because I knew it. But he was equal. You could tell he was equally as much frustrated. But that's the emotions of the game. You know, he knew he was on 4 bookings, and you know you can't let that as a player. You can't let that play on your mind. You know, you've got to play your natural game and hope you make enough good decisions. So it is one of them things, and you are right. It does give somebody else an opportunity, and that's whoever that opportunity falls to is somebody that has worked hard in training every single day to wait for that opportunity.
Monday,
Yep.